We're sitting up here on top of Lookout Mountain in between, I guess, Trenton, Georgia and the Tennessee line. And normally you'd be able to see way off into the distance. I-59 is down there, Trenton, Georgia is down there. But this morning you can see nothing. Been where?
Have you ever been to sink mode?
Uh-uh.
Are we going this way?
So we're out here hiking the Craven House Trail, which the trail extends right past the Craven House. It makes a big loop, a couple miles. So we're gonna go try to knock that loop out, see what we can find. All along the trail there is earthworks where the soldiers for both the Confederate and the Federal or Union armies dug in for the battle here. Anyways, just follow us along. Cheers. This is one of the areas alongside the ridge or top of Lookout Mountain where they would have fought. It's a flat area, almost like a terrace on the side of the mountain. There's some signage down there. We're gonna go check it out in a second. But anyways, it's wild that right here in this now wooded area, there was Civil War clashes. All right, so right here, the Confederates had the high ground. And because they had the high ground, they built these earthworks out of the materials that were on the side of the mountain, which is mostly rocks and dirt, to protect themselves from the Union Army that was coming up this hill right here. So right here are some rock works that would have been created essentially a wall, and down the hill the Union Army would have been advancing up the hill. Harrison's trying to explain as well. Up the hill, and the Confederates would have been right here waiting for the Union Army to come up. And just like today, which it's dense and fog, there would have been a similar fog that evening, not only from the weather, but from the musket smoke as well. And then this, as we're walking here, this Confederate earthworks lines the entirety of this trail. There would have been room for thousands of soldiers. And to me, it's unreal that the Union Army was able to advance up this hill and then overtake this earthworks. Unreal. One of the methods the Confederates used to help enforce their stronghold here was to slash the timber on the side of the mountains, which just made it that much more difficult for the Federal Army to come up the side of the mountain, having to crawl over what at the time would have been pretty large trees that had been felled. They would climb over those, climb over the branches, climb through the leaves. It's been a very difficult task to get up the side of this mountain. All right, so on the side of this hill stood at one point Camp de Marais, and it was one of the CCC camps that housed at the peak about 200 men that helped build Lookout Mountain, all the trails, Point Park, so on and so forth. And this rock cabin, which is very standard of a CCC cabin, is all that's left. At one time there was a hospital, showers, the cabins, barbershop, even a small store where they could spend their $5 a month salary that they earned. So really neat to see this down here. This cabin's really neat, but a feature I've never seen, and I kind of wonder what was there. It looks like some kind of pole or post at one time stood here. I don't know.
Yeah, there was.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Harrison, what do you hear?
52.
What is it?
52.
Choo-choo train?
52.
So we're up here on, I guess, Bluff Ridge Trail, or the trail that goes between the two we were on. And right here, we found an old spring that somebody has built. And obviously with the rain, the water's coming out right now. All right, it's kind of cool, finding on the side of the hill. So we're up here walking the Bluff Ridge Trail, which overlooks the bluff, the Moccasin Bend of the Tennessee River's down there. I-24 and the railroad tracks that go into Chattanooga are also down at the bottom of this hill. And as you walk this bluff, there's lots of caves you can walk into. What would probably be really good overlooks without all the dense fog. But nonetheless, a really awesome hike.
That's pretty good. Oh my God.
Good picnic spot. It's dry, great view, good spot. This is pretty impressive right here, where these rocks fell out of that hole. So we're sitting here at the Craven House, and as you can see, the house overlooks downtown Chattanooga. Anyways, really cool. Great hike today. We did about 4.2 miles in a big loop fashion. Quite a strenuous hike, but fun nonetheless. All right, see y'all later. Don't stop exploring. Joseph, where are we eating?
Anyways.
What are you doing, buddy?